Hello everyone. I have placed a 2 millisecond delay in between the question and the responses, so hopefully they'll stop getting sandwiched into the responses because I hated seeing that. Welcome back everyone, how are you all doing?
Some people are born dumb. Like me, for instance.
I just heard some people are born dumb. Like me! Oh, thank you for the pats. Hold on. What is it you ask of this Skaal? Angar is a valiant warrior and no thief. Any of the Skaal can tell you that. Anyone who would say different is a liar. He has always proven to be brave and true, and it is impossible to imagine he would be capable of this crime. You're live with Final Fantasy IX? I see. Well, it's awesome to know you started streaming again. Lurks in Knee's stream. Furry, or rather our friend Knee has begun to stream. Chat. Can I ask him about the other one? I forgot. Rigmor, yes. Rigmor is a clever one. He is wise and crafty, and perhaps for this, he is not well liked. Still, he is of the Skaal, and we must take his accusations seriously.
May the wind be on your back.
You know? We are friends and all, and you just started streaming again, so why don't I make it easier for people to find you? There it is. If you can't get enough of Final Fantasy IX, you can watch Nia play it as well. I am not. I'm not half naked. How dare you say that? You, who are to be my judge, what would you ask of me? Tell me about yourself. I'm Ingar. I see. What about your accuser? I had no quarrel with Half Hand until this day. I thought him a friend of my family, to my wife, Reese Icebane, especially. While I was on the hunt, he was known to keep counsel with her and others who remained in the village. And now this from him, I see. I can see what's happening. You found a rusty bobby pin outside my door. Outside your door? I have never seen a bobby pin that wasn't, like, completely coated in enamel. It is very strange. It's strange that a bobby pin would rust, and it's strange that, it was outside your door. There was almost certainly a wizened woman outside. Creepin'. Rizzy is my wife, a wise and beautiful one. Her life is not an easy one, as I am often gone for weeks on a hunt. But she is strong, and our children will be fine warriors. So, I think I can see where this early 2000s writing is going. Oh, he is often gone for weeks on a hunt. Why, I thought Rigmor was my friend. He's especially friendly with my wife, who gets so lonely with me out on the hunt all the time. Why, were I not around, I'm sure she would be
May the wind be on your
Happily went to him instead.
Yes?
Rigmore.
Understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
A terrible thing. But you were sent to investigate a crime. What can I do for you? I don't understand why he would do such a thing. We have the Skaal give to each according to need. If Icemane had needed more furs, they would have been provided, but instead he stole them from my home. It is difficult to explain. I feel sorry for his lovely wife, who will be left all alone. Yeah, tell me about her. Beautiful woman, deserving of better than her husband. Were I her mate, she would lead a much better life, certainly, certainly. Sacrifice to the wolves, or barbaric tradition. True, the spirit may cycle back through another life, but who could stand the horror of it? The pain? I don't know, sounded alright to me.
Head on.
Been told that many people doubt Engar would do it. Engar, Icemane, and Rigmore Halfhand. So I'm looking for his house, I think. Because I want to talk to his wife. Erna the Quiet probably knows something she's not letting on. Must not. We have to resist. You're the one who is to investigate a crime that has been blamed on my husband. How may I help you? Engar would never do a thing such as this. He is a man of honor and we want for nothing. I cannot imagine what would drive Rigmore to make such an accusation. Perhaps he is jealous of my husband, and these charges are meant to disgrace him. All evidence would point that way, wouldn't it? The spirit must live on. I understand the concept. Still, I cannot bear the thought of my husband being eaten by the Cane Lord. It is too much. He had been a good friend to me until this accusation. We had spent some time together. But now, he has decided to ruin my family. It is circumstantial hearsay, but it is a lot of it. And I wrote it in a journal, so it must be true.
How may I help you?
She claims that Halfhand is merely jealous of her husband, and has trumped up these charges to disgrace him. Ad hominem? Well, now they... Although she does have pig children. Aha! An evidence. Dearest Rizzy, why will you not see me? You know how I feel, and I know you must feel the same about me. Please, simply consent to speak with me. Just a word, a moment with you, would ease my soul. If I cannot be with you, I will have to resort to something drastic. Please, consider your feelings. Your husband is a lout, away for weeks at a time, with no consideration for your needs. I have always been there for you, and I always will be. We should be together, dear Rizzy. R.H. I have found a base. Rizzy more like? A little bit too much Rizzy. Wait, should I ask her about the letter? I mean, it seems pretty open and shut. Rigmore is a clever one, and his words can be like honey. You saw the letter he wrote to me. It may be the reason he has brought these accusations against my husband.
You are the one who is to investigate a crime that has been blamed on my husband.
Yep. Let me talk to Erna the Quiet, though. I thought that was her for a second. Oh no, he's the one who's seeing the Imperial or whatever. Dearest Brander, I decided to take a walk on the banks of the Isilid. Isild. The river is so beautiful this time of year, don't you think? Come find me and we shall and we shall talk about our future and dearest freedom from your shrew of a wife. Your love, Erna. Yeah, I forgot who she was. Motive proven, but how about time, place, weapon, and alibi? I don't know that I need all that. I'd prefer to have all that. It's true, all we have is a motive and basically, popularity. You should have been more liked, Rigmore. Then people wouldn't think you're capable of doing this. I'll own up to this being a sham of an investigation. Jeez. I don't even live here. I'm not even part of their community. You seem to have uncovered some important information. Go to Halfhand and present the information to him. Then bring the man to me. This matter will be resolved. Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. Maybe he'll confess. It's true. It's true. I'm not a kangaroo.
May the wind be on your back.
Kangaroo mouse, perhaps, formally, but we don't talk about that.
It was a rock. Who cares what kind?
Wrong house. Never seen Allie and the Kangaroo Justice in the same room before.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
I don't believe anyone has ever seen me in a room, just in this, swirly glowing ball void. You found that letter. But why would... This is an outrage! I only wanted the woman. Why did that fool have to choose the wolves? He could have simply left, and she and I could have been together forever. You know my crime, and I know you must tell Heartfang. Let us go to him, and I will accept my fate. It could be a clever disguise, perhaps. Yeah, he just immediately owned up to it. Or perhaps he just knew the circumstantial evidence was too much for him to possibly get by. This is a problem.
Your cursed bloodline ends. You're dead,
Not now!
Taste my silver.
Anyway. Take this. Now they have to throw the whole case out. Prosecution showed up as a puppy.
Investigate a crime that has been blamed on my husband. How may I help you?
What if I do it real fast? I'll Although this house is empty, I could just rest in here for the night. No one would ever know. That would be the safest option. Does that work? I guess it would, huh? I can just rest now. It's hard to rest as a werewolf normally because everyone hates you, so there's always enemies around. Also, thank you for the pats, Mom. My lust for blood is sapping my strength, though. That's unfortunate. But now we're good. Now instead of a horrible half-animal, half-human creature, we're a Khajiit. What's my strength score at? 81? Sapped indeed. Warm hyena greetings from Germany, all the way to US Mom. What a beautiful morning to not be a werewolf, right, friends?
May the wind be on your back.
Exactly.
Speak up.
Where is he? Yeah, they're fine.
I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
You found the letter, but why would... Ah, this is an outrage.
What's your story? On your way. Oh, not again.
This is Urn of the Quiet. I believe I walked completely past... Yep.
What's your story?
What's your story?
You were to investigate a crime. Have you done this?
I sure did. So, Halfhand has invented this tale of theft. Over a woman. By the Allmaker, this will not go unpunished. By Skaal tradition, making a false accusation carries the same penalty as the crime that is claimed. In this case, either exile or death by sacrifice to the wolves. The verdict is yours to decide. I know which one he'd prefer. You don't envy whoever's on snow duty for the roofs. Yeah, I can't imagine snow buildup is too healthy for the thatch. I know he'd prefer exile. As much as I would... No, I'm not going to say that. I choose exile. Then he shall be exiled. Halfhand may never again return to the Skaal village, and he shall be dead to the Skaal forever. It is a cruel choice you have made, Joe Rajo, but perhaps it is wise. Here, accept this token. It is unlikely, but perhaps you too can be more like the wolves we revere. It's so unlikely. You could never imagine. It's impossible. The wolf does hungry for flesh. I have nothing to say. My time is done.
I have nothing to say. My time is done.
Well, you should say thank you. It fortifies sneak. You hungry for... Me too, honestly. I haven't had a Slim Jim in over 15 years. Which isn't pepperoni, but it made me think of it. You've done well, Joe Rajo. You've shown your loyalty and wisdom. But there is one thing further I will require you. Now you must prove your strength as a warrior. Yeah, I completely made up the timing on that, by the way. I feel like the last time I had a Slim Jim was a while ago in the US, is why I said 15. Oh, jeez. Hi, Belmont. As much as they hurt, that last one was pretty cute. I wish for you to travel to Lake Bjalding. I will mark it on your map. Seek out Korst Windeye, who has traveled there already. He will give you further instructions. Sure thing.
You want to prove your strength as a warrior on the...
Why am I doing this again? Oh! Wait a minute. Sorry, was that you? Sorry, he's shaking his head. I'm not sure if I believe him. I just looked over and I saw mod view open. It was very suspicious. Okay, how much damage does this do versus the stall room plate I've got? $90? A lot more? Now it's blunt. I used blunt a little bit. I'm never gonna hit this pig with this thing. It's not happening. You think that's where I'm going? Huh. We have peace. I'm going to get some magicka before I go over there. Please be kind. Peace was never enough, apparently. Maybe he'll help with my train. That was a mistake. They don't want to get too close. I wish the pig was affected in the same way. No. No, no, no. They did say he was on the south of it, right? Should I be looking for him in the vortex then? Probably not. It said Northern Shore? I completely misremembered that then. I agree, Northern Shore definitely makes the most sense. I don't know why I thought it was south. Yeah, there he is. Hello. Well, never mind then, I guess. You have been infected too long, and I sense the shadow of the beast upon you. You are not welcome here.
You are not welcome here while you follow the path of the beast.
The Skaal believe I am a werewolf. I am not welcome among them until I have found a cure. So, never mind then. I'm not welcome with them as long as I follow the path of the beast. I thought they liked wolves. Furball haters. You need to hug them into submission. Like a swarm of bees. They respect the wolves from a polite distance.
You will die where you stand.
Okay, come on. It is one pig. But I can't fight it in this condition. Okay, so I needed to gain the trust of the Skaal in order to complete the Imperial missions.
If you care to talk, I would consider.
It turns out I'm not. They don't accept good girls in the Skaal.
Go ahead, stranger.
They sniffed out my puppy ways and they said no. They said too fluffy for us.
Let's hear.
No. No, it's not the girl part they have a problem with. It's the good girl part. Good girl here meaning, werewolf doggo. If it wasn't for the wolfy part,
I've got nothing.
we'd be cool.
Okay, I'm listening.
It smells like.
They sniffed out that I follow the path of the beast, they said.
Any time now.
I'm just making sure, by the way, that I can't complete the Imperial quest at this point. I'm looking for the nerd who was giving me quests for this.
Yes.
Have I had any dreams? I don't know if I've rested. I think that's definitely because Suri let me know that there's special cutscenes. So since I'm not finding the guy around here. Well, here's one of them.
Always surrounded by fawning admirers.
Were you able to find the captain? What did those Nords have to say? They don't know anything? Ah, there we go. I doubt that. You'll need to get closer. They're a cagey bunch. Live among them. See what you can learn. You may have to stick with them for a long time, but you're up to it. I'll take care of things here. You keep an eye on those Nords. Getting good with them. Okay, well, I did my best.
Anytime now.
What big ears I have? Why, thank you for noticing. Also, welcome in, Space Cat. Pardon, Space Cat Princess. I should be respectful and use the full title when I'm speaking to royalty. All the better to hear the cliff racers approaching with. Oh no, please. What happened? I didn't do this.
In your dreams, little buddy.
I know what it looks like. I did not.
What's your story?
What's your story? What the fuck happened? He came to the mead hall and killed everyone he could. There was no warning. My clan fought bravely, but they were no match. I rained arrows upon the beast and finally drove him off, but he'll be back. It all happened so quickly. We were just standing here, enjoying our mead and the warmth of the fire when he struck. Never have I seen a creature so savage. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the monster that did this was the Uderfrykte. Uderfrykte. But how could that be? The Uderfrykte is a remorseless monster with a taste for human flesh. According to legend, he has been sealed within his lair for centuries. The entrance is on the shore of Lake Fjalding, but it's covered with ice. How could he have escaped? Why now? Wait, the strange fire on the lake. You must have seen it. I do not know what sorcery caused that fell flame, but it must have melted the ice. If this is true, the Uderfrykte is free to walk the lands. Magical cat! The beast must be stopped. Okay. You're no stranger to combat, magical cat. I can see that in your eyes. Do you have the power to slay the beast? Do you have the courage? Skjaldir Wolfrunner was the last chieftain of Thirsk. He took possession of the hall when he slew Griss the Yellow and placed his head on the pedestal. But now Skjaldir is dead and Thirsk has no chieftain. If you can kill the Uderfrykte and claim some kind of battle trophy, you might be found worthy to rule over Thirsk. What say you? Will you slay the Uderfrykte? Yeah, totally. Thank you for the pat snicks. Yeah, it's really nice to just forget that and get called that randomly. Yeah, absolutely. Your words honor me and my fallen comrades. The Uderfrykte makes his lair in the ice caves that run beneath Thirsk. The entrance is located on the shores of Lake Fjalding, just to the west of here. I'm sure you will find the creature there licking its wounds. If you can manage to slay the Uderfrykte, make sure you claim some part of the beast as a trophy. Bring that trophy back to me and I will name you Chieftain of Thirsk, for that is our way. Go now and good hunting. Oh, I'll hunt. It's 3 p.m. I'm gonna sleep in a bed for like 2 hours. And then I'm going to sleep in the entryway. Still no. There, now I've done a legitimate rest. A rest enough at least for a level. Good night, Mom. See you tomorrow. I hope you rest well.
Your master has a task for you, my hound. In the tombs of Skalara lies the totem of Claw and Fang. There, I wish it to remain. When the Skaal come for it, hunt them down, kill them all, and protect the totem.
It seems the cats and dogs war rages on in Soul Slime, but little do the mortal knows. Little do the mortals know the dog is a cat in a dog suit. The dog is a cat in a dog suit. Love you, Mom. So, Daddy Herstein has given us an order. The first one. Daddy Herstein. I am to keep the Skaal warriors from retrieving the totem of Claw and Fang. I should kill any of the Skaal I meet in the tombs. From what I saw in the dream, it appears the tomb is located on the Falstad coast. I'm gonna do a hard save here, so I don't know, maybe we can come back and see how it goes in the other direction. But we can't betray Daddy Herstein. I forgot I was a Pogo Daga. First I kind of want to do the Thirsk thing, though. Eastern shore of Lake Fjalding, just to the west of Thirsk. Some people are upset. I feel like if it was underwater, they would have told me. Oh, there it is. Well, now we won't be able to collect the trophy off of it. However, I feel like we can kill it really easily. Just giving it little pushes. See, no problem. And I mean... I guess now there's no reason not to go down and hunt all those Skaal. Hunt them down for trying to touch Daddy's necklace. I should kill any of the Skaal I meet in the tombs. From what I saw in the dream, it appears the tomb is located on the Falstad coast, southwest of the Skaal village. I love how in the journal, I'm not questioning the order at all. I'm just like, yeah, well, Hercene told me to, so... why shouldn't I? Simping for Hearst. There's worse targets to simp for. It's not Frostle. You still haven't figured out how to silence Twitch alerts on blurps. So those are redeems, right? You can go into your Twitch alert setting, like on Twitch, and I think you just manually tell it not to make noises for those redeems. Ah, shoot. I also liked Brossel. So, like, I use some Twitch alerts too, but I only use the bits one, so I made sure that was the only one enabled. If you just disable it for your redeems, I think that would solve your issue. For the specific, like, blurps redeems. Okay, we're already back. We've got set stats as a werewolf, so... Is that what we're calling Stalrim? Oh, no, it was the name of a, It was the name of a tomb, or, a cavern. Frostle is a very good name for Stalrim, though. Yeah, that's true. Frost Fossil, exactly. That is not what it looks like in first person, what you're doing.
Got a bone for you. Come and get it.
No thanks.
The beast.
They were anti-pups anyway. They don't even have names. We don't have to feel bad about this. It's time to fight for freedom, exactly.
Your head will be my new trophy.
Yeah, they sure do. They've been rehearsing what to say if they see a werewolf all day. And they're just like, this is my last chance. Why, thank you very much. I think I'm at 18. Is it this one? I bet it's this one.
The beast.
With the death of the Skull Hunter, the Totem of Claw and Fang has magically returned to its resting place. How nice. It is very helpful. I guess they're all looking for the amulet, or the totem rather,
A cure
of Claw and Fang.
us right here.
Oh. I've already alerted someone. It's much harder to fight them when they know you're there. Oh, there's two of them.
Right, I'm the cure for your curse. Right here. Take care of it.
And thankful that I'm not doing, like, stamina damage only as a werewolf. No, I think after I ate that first one, I got some kind of... Did I get some kind of buff? Perhaps. Maybe I undid a debuff to my werewolf stats. It's funny that if you're using, like, even light exploits, being a werewolf, it would probably debuff you.
Your head will be my
Okay, please don't kill. I'm trying to wear... Aw, shoot.
a cure for your curse. Right here.
I was saying I was trying to wear his endurance down. Well. Thankfully, I saved early on.
Kill the beast.
Like, if you've just got a hat that gives you plus 200 endurance, you're losing 50 on the deal. More than 50. The Exploiter is the unholiest beast of all.
Cursed bloodline ends here.
They are so much harder to kill when they know you're there. Especially when they have big shields. Why'd you make that noise when you died, sir? It's hard not to make a Telvanni wizard every time you play this, because they have so many resources for turning into an Argonian with AC minus 130. But then you have to be a Telvanni. What's your honor worth? Judas and Argonian to put the rest of them in the dirt. Fair enough. For the Telvanni, if you kill your opponent, then your argument must have been the more val. That's true, you can take him down from the inside. Back to my rock. Okay, so as much as I hate the Telvanni, actually, I do love them as, like, a literary device. I love them as a construct. They're a great character.
Cursed bloodline ends here.
They're a very fun, not even villain, but just like an antagonistic force.
I've got the cure for your curse right here.
So if I was playing this on my own, I would absolutely just put up a YouTube video, and this is how I would do the rest of it. And I'm strongly considering just turning this into a just chatting situation and going through with that. It's just what happens when you let Brain Maxers stay alone in a tower for 100 years. Exactly. It feels like such a natural progression.
Kill the beast.
For something that, like, some angry nerd would think, how? How? Set is just the only one who kind of pulls it off. I'm not sure which one Set is. You'll find out in the next deal. I see. What a nice tease. So, I did die again. But we're also going to break, so I think I will just go ahead and go to break now. And rush back here. Yeah, I guess expansion is technically, but I think they're interchangeable. Anyway, I will be back in less than 5, hopefully somewhat where I am now in the game. See you soon.